An inconsolable shadow. I love you, pretty tree. Do you love me? The shape of you is lovely, the color fresh, and from the wound in your side bleeds out sap. Have you more memory than I of what occurred? How shall I have thought thee splendid in thy fashion, brisk in every breeze, gently bowing to birds and to bees? All trees share the cross. It could have been any of them. They shared their shame and grieving. There was among them torpor, which would be chosen. Some lived centuries in expectation, then departed. One tree whispered into my ear, "Could one ever describe this?" And I answered, "I can." It was then that something like a smile slid across what had previously been just a face. Each tree has an aspect, known to none but trees. Mountains fall before this grief. A mighty river stops its flow. All earth is peopled of an anguish close to death. Comes Passover, fresh winds softly blow for someone. Gentle sunsets warm them through. We don't know this. We trees are everywhere the same, dead, lifeless, the sun lower every day. We imagined each ourselves dashing through the forests, yet we are rooted here. But hope still sings forever in the distance. And lo, shimmering in mirage around the circle of the moon. When came the time of usefulness, only the dead were smiling, glad of their release. Some few were cut off and dragged to Golgotha. The corporaled trees of the convicted in regiments walked along. Stars of death stood over us. Our sap was frozen in a death, cold sweat. On the base of each was marked in red. I will never forget this. The red cross of death, each eligible. There was a deep wailing of the forest as we were dragged away. It isn't I, each said, elected to bear the death of innocence. We had not foreseen what life would do with us, else we had thrown ourselves into the fire. All of us were blameless, innocent. I can no longer distinguish how many years we lay unused, not uplifted to tortuous vertical upon those slopes of execution. Silent flows the Kidron brook. A yellow moon looks quietly on. A shadow of you seems to flee across the moon, escaping the forsakenness. It isn't I, someone else is suffering. Not like this, everything that has happened.
What's that, Pop?
Cover with black shrouding all the world, and let the torches be removed. Delirium sets upon us all. Who is an animal, who is a person, and how long the wait can be for execution. Strangely, incense rises from a thurible. The cherubim cannot abide your shameful death. An enormous star comes to threaten swift annihilation. The same star which brought you here, we thought. The white night stared so brilliantly. Now is all darkness and a pall of death. The word landed with a stony thud. It is finished. Now teach yourselves to live again anew. Death came anyway to all the woodly fellows and to us. Madness with its wings had covered half our soul. The heavens melted into flames. We turned to stone. And there where the mother stood silent, not one person dared to look. Amen.